So sudden one day he came to office and he said, I want to go to America. I said, are you crazy? Why do you want to go there? What will you do? Who will look after you? What will you do there? So he said, kya karu, jana. I said, all right, I'll make this arrangement, then you go. So when the arrangement was made, he was in Bombay. I made all this arrangement with the captain and the ship went.
In 1970, Srila Prabhupada returned to India with some disciples. When Srila Prabhupada arrived in Bombay, you can say he took Bombay by storm. People were astonished that Americans and Europeans and Orientals could totally accept Krishna consciousness and Vedic culture. I'll never forget the program at Chowpatty Beach that was organized by the Bharat Sadhu Samaj. There were thousands of people. I could never imagine that so many people could gather in one place to hear spiritual discourses. And we started the kirtan sitting, and gradually all the devotees stood up on the stage and began to dance at the front of the stage. Pretty soon, they were standing up, they were swaying on their feet, and they got completely captivated by the whole mood, and the whole atmosphere was completely transformed.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
One of our close friends and supporters, Sadaji Vidlal, suggested that we should put on our own pandal. I mean, for us to put on our own pandal then seemed impossible. But Srila Prabhupada encouraged us. By the end of the publicity campaign, everyone knew about the program. And as the final climax to the publicity, Shyam Sundar arranged a blimp that was fixed to the site at Cross Maidan in downtown Bombay, and that hovered above the city, you know, Hare Krishna Festival Cross Maidan. And on the opening night, thousands of people streamed into the pandal, and every night we had about 20,000 people, and on the weekends maybe 30,000, and it was a tremendous success. Then one evening, Srila Prabhupada had a ceremony on stage, a marriage. So the marriage featured Vegavan from Sweden and Padmavati from Australia. And they were married with a proper Vedic fire ceremony in front of 20,000 people. Srila Prabhupada declared, "This is the real United Nations." And the whole audience began to cheer and clap, thousands of people. Juhu was just a simple fishing village. There was one hotel there because of the beautiful beach, and there were two more under construction, and it was considered very remote.
The explanation of expert devotees is that Krishna was actually not absent from Vrindavan. he came back with Nanda Maharaj as promised. When he was going to Mathura on the chariot driven by Akrura, and the gopis were practically blocking the way, Krishna assured them that he was coming back just after finishing his business in Mathura. He told them not to be overwhelmed, and in this way he pacified them. We remember him playing in those places because he was constantly visiting them.
Therefore Mahabharata takes that this Krishna Leela is Maya. They are surprised. How God can be affectionate like this. He is Nirbhika, without any attachment. They cannot understand this. Because he is playing exactly like human being. They think, oh, he is human being. Baba, this is Baba.
How wonderful it is that Krishna took in one hand the big heavy bow made of 3 joined palm trees and broke it very quickly. How wonderful it is that continually for 7 days he held up Govardhan Hill in one hand. How wonderful it is that he has killed all the demons.
महाप्रभु कीर्तन नित्य गीता बाधित्रमात्यन्मन सोरसेना रोमाञ्चकं भासुतरंग भाजो वन्दे तुलसी चरणरविन्दम् संसार दावानललीलोका प्राणायकारिण घनाघनाद्यम् सप्तशकलनगुणार्णवश वन्दे गुरुश्रीचरणारविन्दम् श्रीविग्रहाराधन नित्यनाना सिंहारतन मन्दिरमार्जनादौ श्रीविग्रहाराधन नित्यनाना सिंहारतन मन्दिरमार्जनादौ युक्तश्च भक्तांश्च निजं यतोऽपि वन्दे गुरुश्रीचरणारविन्दम् युक्तश्च भक्तांश्च निजं यतोऽपि वन्दे गुरुश्रीचरणारविन्दम् संसारदावानललीलोका
After signing the sales agreement and getting possession of the land, Srila Prabhupada organized a huge pandal right on the Jew land. And even though it was far from the city, and not so many of our friends from the city came, but many of the local people came. And as part of the proceedings, Srila Prabhupada, the cornerstone laying ceremony.
So, we selected this Bombay. Bombay city is the best city, most advanced city in India. And people are also very nice. They are religiously inclined. Therefore, I wanted to start this center, Bombay, for spreading this Krishna consciousness movement. Although there have been many impediments in my endeavor, still, ultimately it is Krishna's business, it will come successful. So today, the foundation and cornerstone establishment was done 2 years before, but there are many impediments from the Asuric jana. Now somewhere or other we have got little relief from such impediments, so we are putting this cornerstone this auspicious day, and I am very glad that you have joined us. So the mission is very authorized. Therefore, my request is that the inhabitants of Bombay, especially those who are our members, they will kindly take active part how to make this institution very successful in Bombay.
This land was called Nairwadi. No, it is Hare Krishna land. One day Guruji was here. Myself, Walia and my wife was there in that room. So Walia said to Guruji that Guruji, Mr. Nair will not give you this land because he have offered by some hotel owner for 36 lakhs, and you are purchasing for 40 lakhs, and Mr. Nair has to pay so much income tax, so he must be change his idea, and he will give the land to that person who is offered for 36 lakhs. Then Guruji said, there is no matter, if he don't want to give this land to us, that he must return our money. But I don't think that he can pay the income tax in this life. So Guruji went at the night to Sydney, and when we awake up in the morning, we heard that Mr. Nair's heart failed and he died.
At the second Bombay Pandal, Sri Kishore Kishore that were later sent to Chicago and installed there were the deities at the Pandal program. And on the ladies went wild. And then Prabhupada began to dance in a circle around the deities, Sri Kishore Kishore, and then the devotees were also dancing in a circle following Srila Prabhupada.
Krishna Planet Earth. I hope you enjoyed our 14th segment of Lord Srila Prabhupada. I hope you got some enlightenment from his words and his pure example. Until next time, same place, same time, same Savior. Hare Krishna.